So here we are, day one of a new Project 31. And for those of you that were here with me about 3 years ago when I did this, we were recording little shorts and editing them all into videos. It was a real fun little project. I think I got to like day 5, 6, somewhere in there over like a weekend. And at the time I had just a little MacBook Pro, a little 2011 model. And I did everything on that. I did gaming and video editing and music editing and creation, all that. And what ended up happening is that computer just finally just bit the dust. And I wasn't in a place where I could actually afford to replace it or anything like that. So Project 31 kind of came to a screeching halt. And so after a few years have gone by, I've gained some wisdom, I've gained some weight, more life experiences that we'll talk about little bits at a time over the next 31 days, documenting life. A lot's changed. So I figured I'd come back and maybe we'll throw in some brief clips of what it looked like back 3 years ago. But this is a whole new adventure. This is the Yeti being out on his own, figuring out how to do life kind of on my own with my kiddo, and work on rebuilding my empire. I had quite a little empire going then, and I think with everything that was going on in life, we just sort of let a lot of that take a back seat to the stressors of, you know, everyday life and burnout and this and that. So we're gonna start fresh with this, and here's hoping you guys enjoy the project. I know I sure will. So we got everything ready to go for breakfast, and we come out and start the truck, and the truck is dead. So now we gotta sit here and wait for it to charge up before we can go get breakfast. So it's the only downside to this old truck. If it sits here too long without being run, the battery fails. Bad wiring somewhere. Apparently today we have all the sunlight, which has got my glasses all turned nice and brown. So got here to work. We're in uniform. Yay, we're all blue today. Working on the ambulance today for a 24-hour shift. And we've already gone to have our tasty breakfast for this morning. We're starting a weight loss challenge. It's a 30-day deal. I'm gonna post a little snippet here in just a moment of what the 30-day weight loss challenge entails, as far as the you can't have these items, which unfortunately is most of the stuff that I absolutely love, soda being one of those things. We're gonna try to ditch as many of those as we possibly can, not have any of those things for 30 days. When I did this before, I dropped right around 30 pounds without any exercise whatsoever. This is just dietary changes. So figured it'd be a really good way to jumpstart here at the end of the year and move into a good weight loss program. Starting out the day, we went out there and jumped in Unit 6, and of course, since 6 was down last night, it's one of the old diesel models, it was dead, so we had to jump it and sit there for a while and let the battery charge. So it delayed breakfast for a bit, but we're back up and running. We're at base right now, hoping for a good day. If you're in EMS, you know what that means. We don't say the forbidden words. We hope for the best and see how it takes us until we get to the next day. I'll be popping in and out today, recording little snippets and show you what our day is about, and we'll see you in a sec. So we don't usually get a whole lot of time to do this, but whenever we're not actively running calls, we do try to rest as much as we can up here at the station, because we're on for 24 hours. There's a good chance that we may absolutely run our tails off tonight, and so resting during the day is vital to be able to make it through the evening. So I'm gonna catch a little bit of rest here if I can, and I'll be back in a bit. So far, diet today has been on point. I managed to stay on the list of the only things that are good for what I can have, and we've run a couple of calls. We had a signal 30 earlier, which means it was a cardiac arrest that was beyond help, and we went out earlier for lunch right afterwards, because that's what you do in EMS. And had a burrito bowl, some tasty treats, lots of meat and cheese and rice. So trying to get the hang of this eating healthy stuff. Haven't had a soda now in probably about 16 hours, and so far don't have the urge to kill anybody or anything like that so far. So down more water and hang out here at the station and do more homework, and we'll see where the rest of the night goes. See you guys. So the hunt for dinner has led us to Subway. Let's give it some chow. Alright, so Subway yielded a protein bowl, which is apparently just a sandwich with no bread and a giant water. So, good start.